Lord.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Major show alert! You're now locked in to Trucking with LoShawn Parks podcast show. Come on, tell them about all the places you've gone to. Breaking down the trucking industry from entrepreneurship, fleet building, and money management.
I got a hustler spirit, I get it.
Whether you a new CDL driver or a veteran who's been doing it for years.
Took it to another level.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it.
Bring them out.
Now here's your host, LoShawn Parks.
Ride with us.
Let's go.
Hey, what up, though? Applause to everybody in the building. In the early section. God damn, 131 people here already. So to each 131 people streaming live to Facebook, streaming live to YouTube. I can't see your comments if you're on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook, excuse me, but do believe that I will check back with y'all later on Facebook. So go ahead and leave your comments during the live video. But YouTube, I see your comments. All right. My moderators that's in the building, what's up? Y'all know what to do. Stay on sniper alert. We snipe those. Okay. You come in with the foolishness, we snipe you. We get rid of you. All right. Fair warning before the show starts. Don't play no games. Don't say nothing stupid. And we won't have to show you rudely to the exit. Okay, because my moderators will rudely throw you out. Make sure you know. We want to make sure that you know that. All right. But everybody that's here right now, what's going on? And we say,
hello, motherfucker.
Yeah. What up? What up? Hope y'all enjoyed the intro. I'm trying to get my together. All right. I'm trying to get it all together. It's a working process. But I'm trying to present something to y'all. All right. Something different, if you will. Some may say it's the same. Some may say it's like others. It is what it is. Make sure that y'all hit the like. All right. If you're new around here, you don't know how this situation goes, hit the like button. All right. I really can't see how many likes I got on this. All I can see is how many people is actually viewing, but I can't see the likes. All right. So I'll have to do a like check from one of my moderators. Can let me know exactly what those likes is looking like. Okay. Because if it don't get to a certain number or the number of likes don't relatively match the number of views, yeah, we ain't, you know how that go. Okay. We stop talking. All right. So if you enjoy the content, you here for some educational information, some laughs, giggles, you've tuned into the right channel. Trucking with LoShawn Parks podcast show. Yeah. All right. So I don't know. I have to assign somebody. Phil, my man Phil says that he's going to handle the likes. I appreciate that. I do. I see you, Mob. Says Lo got to have the longest intro. Listen, Lo got to be different in some aspect, sector, or something. Now, actually, the longest intro is probably Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels takes about 15 minutes before he's coming in, and then he probably go 5 minutes past his 15-minute intro mark before he actually comes on. So I appreciate that, though, Mob. Big ups. Big ups to everybody else that's in here. Jediah in the building. A couple of people I see stepping in here. Smitty, Oakland Raider Trucker, The Apocalypse, Tiffany W, Just Phil, and I seen Sage in here. And I'm just going down the line right now because this is the names I see. So if I didn't call your name, I don't want you to feel that I didn't see you step in the building. But these are the names of the people that are commenting. So if I see you commenting, hey, I'm going to show my appreciation. So to everybody that's in here that's commenting right now, the 155 people, round of applause. Round of applause. Because y'all got the testicle fortitude. But if you're a woman, you got the fortitude too. I wouldn't call it testicle fortitude. But y'all got the fortitude to actually step in the building, walk into my house, and say hello. The proper way of greeting when you step into somebody's house. So I appreciate that. I do. So everybody that's down there commenting, big ups to y'all and salute to each and every one of y'all. No doubt. 57 likes right now. Is that right? Okay. So we're going to play this game today. All right. So let's see how I want to play this. I'll tell you what. We're gonna play rude today. All right. So and I'm testing out a couple of things. So I tell you what, when those likes get to where we at 57, you said, Phil, I want the likes before I get started to hit 90 likes at least on my Kevin Samuel shit. If you ain't giving me at least 50% or better interaction, we'll be right back.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
They think it's a game. Hey, you don't know what you're doing. Sure I do. I'm playing all kinds of copyright music. I'll let you know. Monetization doesn't matter to me. It's all about getting those likes up. That's how we playing. Sure I do. You believe in me? Let's see if they got them up. Phil, give me an update. What the like said though. We can play this game. I don't ask for much. All I ask for is you to hit the like button. And I go to show that monetization don't matter. I play copyright music. Show your appreciation by hitting the like button. All right. That's it. 84. What we say? Where we need to get to? 90. We need 6 more. 6 more. Because I know what y'all are tuned in for. Y'all are tuned in because I need to speak about this. Y'all thought I was going to let it go wayside, huh? Thought I was going to let it fall to the side. I need to speak about it. It'd only be right that it be talked about by me. 90, come on. Where y'all at? 96? All right. So my man Orange Juice Man says 96. All right, let's go. So I'm sure that most of y'all are tuned in because the belief is there's been allegations, speculations of my name being tossed left and right, being involved in situations. My wordplay. In situations. And they want to know my take. All right. And y'all know I'm going to put a picture up of the situation. Okay. I'm going to put a situation up. Oh, excuse me. Picture up of the situation. Before I put the picture up, I want to say that it was once told that a wise man says what? Down in the comment section, this is where we interact. Down in the comment section, a wise man says what? Does anybody know? It was once said that a wise man says, I'm looking for the answer. Big ups to everybody though, still listening here. Smitty, I think I shouted you out already. I don't know. One man, I see you. Dorian West, what's goody? Nino Brown. Hey, it's the first one I see to say it, so I'm gonna put his comment up. Come on, man. What? Where's the comment at? Show the comment, dog. No. That wasn't the first person. My chat going so fast I can't even. There it is. Big ups to Mob NT because he was the first one I see that said it. I see everybody else say it. 1011 trucking. I see you. Mario, I see you. Everybody else who said that. But the first one I did see, Mob, you wasn't the first one. I'm gonna have to give it to Marquise, man. It looks like Marquise was the first one, dog. He beat you. He did. A wise man says nothing. A wise man says nothing at all. Big ups to Marquise. Mob, you got second place, dog. I had to go up and see that. A wise man says nothing. I consider myself a wise man. Some of you guys may not think that of me. And if that's how you view me and you think of me, you're entitled to your opinion. So with that being said, we're going to follow that. A wise man says nothing. With all of the allegations and speculations, business, my personal business being shared out there, I'm going to say nothing. And that's where it's at. Because to be honest with you, I don't have words for it. And I feel like at the end of the day, it gets nowhere. It gets nowhere. This channel right here, streaming to Facebook and YouTube right now, has 200 people watching. And I understand. I got about 50 more people than I normally have if I'm talking about something educational, generational wealth, stocks, crypto, what have you, something to make you money. And for those 50 that came in here to see exactly Lowe's take, I'm saying nothing. Okay? Nothing. Because it makes me no money. It does me no good. Okay? I gain nothing. I have everything to lose behind it and nothing to win. I don't know if y'all noticed, Lowe's a businessman. All right. So let me handle my business, man. You feel me? That's what I do. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. And so with that being said, it's not a clickbait title, in case y'all was feeling that way. This is actually what I feel like this needs to be talked about and addressed. Let me pull it up. Freight rates keep climbing during shortened work week. Yeah. Dollar bill, y'all. All right. So if you tuned in for the bad vibe, or you was looking for the drama, Sadi D cannot help you, but if you was planning on leaving, I will leave you with this.
Hello, motherfucker.
I appreciate you for stopping through. Let's get into this though here. This is what I want to talk about. All right. And let me pull it up here on my phone because I want to read it to you guys because I think it is valuable information. And we should all be about making money and getting to a bag. All right. So this article reads, I don't know if you guys can actually see it and view it, but this was May 31st through June 6th, which is a 7-day period. It says, with overall truckload demand increasing slowly, but rising for more rapidly in the retail freight sector, the gap between supply and demand remains wide. The national average van rate for June was up to $2.72 a mile, while reefer rate increased to $3.13 a mile. Flatbed spot rates are plateauing around the $3.14 mile mark. As spot market volumes, slid for the 5th week in a row. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to momentarily give you guys a screen share. How many of y'all have been rocking with Lowe? Let me check y'all in the comments here real quick. How many of y'all have been rocking with Lowe? Some of you guys may not even Lowe Sean Parks. Okay, for the geek squads out there. Lowe, what is? I don't know the slang name. I don't know. I know you as Lowe Sean Parks. For those that have been rocking with me since Freight and Rate Show, y'all remember the Freight and Rate Show that I used to do? If you haven't been, some of y'all may be new subscribers. And if you are, welcome. Make sure that you hit the like button and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you get more awesome content like this. Okay. Because that's what we're talking about is y'all thought it was a game when I said when I get back home and I get back in my studio that we was bringing information and knowledge back. Shout out to my man Sage. Shout out to my man Call Me Cooley. To all those cats that is out here giving pivotal information to the guys that are rookies, to the guys that are owner operators, to the owner operators that need that information to make more money, to the lease operators that need to know where to be at to make more money. You are now rocking. I ain't gonna say the best, but you rocking with one of the best. Okay, how about that? Okay, we don't want to push no buttons. All right, we don't want to push buttons. But what I'm going to do is give me uno momento. Let me pull up. And this information is accessible, and I'm not sponsored by them. Okay. They've reached out to me, wanted me to do a sponsorship deal with them. And how my sponsorship thing works is if it isn't, I don't work off of how many people you can refer over to us and you will get a percentage of the people that you refer. I don't take those type of deals, sponsorship deals. I take the type of sponsorship deals that it is about. We create a contract. You tell me I have a marquee number of what you're going to pay me to advertise on your channel, and that's how that works. All right, I ain't into those 360 deals. Okay. Yeah, like my man Boosie said, I ain't crazy. I ain't got no 360 deal. All right, now you're gonna pay me. You're gonna pay me to promote your stuff on my channel. So, you know, I give it to you right now to let you know the type of crowd that I have in here right now. 173 rocking. Y'all notice we lost people when they found out, oh, he ain't on that today. He ain't on that shit today. No, I'm not. Sorry to disappoint you in such a disrespectful way, because I was gonna get y'all rocks off. They're gonna go back and forth. This is great. This is great. This is adrenaline. I'm sorry to piss on your fire. All right. But they always say that it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on. You come to my channel to get laughter. That's what it's going to be about. All right. Laughter and education. Let's get into it. DAT.com is where I'm going to be gathering this information from, where you can as well get this information for the free ski. All right. That means for free. All right. You take a look at this shit. You're an owner operator, lease operator, all that stuff. This is for the free ski. Okay. And it's valuable information. All right. And when I used to do the freight rate show, I used to tell y'all, hey man, you can look this shit up yourself, doggy. All right. And let's get this correct. The DAT board isn't the most, I wouldn't even say none of the boards that you get the information from, you can say, other than probably the Sonar, where you could probably get more accurate information from. But it gives you a ballpark, and that's what we're trying to work with, is a ballpark, all right, where you don't have to technically spend thousands of dollars unless you have yourself a fleet or you're really, really serious about knowing about lanes and stuff within the transportation industry of trucking, all right? But it'll put you in the ballpark. All right, let me get my screen share together. This is probably like the second time I've done a screen share, so I don't even know if this is going to look good. Let me pull my phone up before I do this, because I don't want to make a fool of myself trying to screen share. We still learning. All right, we still learning. All right, let me go to my YouTube channel and your channel. All right, and I am live. All right, so I'm gonna see if this screen share really worked. All right, let's see, entire screen. So if I select my entire screen to show y'all this, and then I do add this to the stream, and then let's see. All right, I can't read y'all comments right now. We're gonna see if this actually worked. Bingo, it did. I'm looking at it on my phone. All right, so let's kick the ballistics. Let me show you guys how to really like do this. Once again, this is simple stuff that you can do. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just start this over from the beginning. So www.dat.com, which by the way, DAT is the best load board if you are looking to get a membership with them. Once again, I'm not sponsored by them, but hey, I'm trying to put some money in your pockets. All right. If you're a new owner operator out here, you're a lease operator out here, you can pick your loads. DAT.com is a great board. You got some other content creators out here that have like codes and promotions and shit like that that you can utilize to get discounts on it. Not me. Okay, I don't got that. But anyway, let's get to the. So as you guys can see, load board up here, freight rates. All right, let's keep it super simple. Click on freight rates. All right, And as soon as my laptop loads up, you go there, you scroll down right there where it says DAT trend lines. Click on that right there. All right. And then you go right here to where it says read DAT trend lines. While this is pulling up on my slow laptop, I'm so disappointed in my Wi-Fi. Like, we spent a lot of money on this supposedly 5G, super fast, lightning, and all this other crap, and it's really slow as molasses. But anyway, here is where you can, when I used to do the freight rate show, this is stuff I would read to you guys. As you guys can see here at the top, you have week being May 31st through June 6th. So this report comes out every Tuesday. All right. This report comes out every Tuesday. They do a 7-day period, and they do typically the following week versus the week prior to that one. So as you can see, this is May 31st through June 6th versus May 24th through May 30th. All right. So you can also look at monthly. You can also look at yearly. Okay. And what's dope about this is it lets you kind of know the ballpark of how freight is looking in the industry right now. All right. And these are some numbers that you can go off of. All right. So as you guys can see, spot load post from week being May 31st through June 6th versus the previous week, you can see load post is down 18.5%, but it's still up for the month at 3.4% from May 2021 versus April 2021. And then you have year, it's up 290.1% from May 2021 versus May 2020. So basically what it's telling you is that it's freight out here to be moved. Freight out here to be moved. And what I'm going to say here real quick is, you guys remember me talking about the PPP shit from a couple of days ago. And I said that I don't understand how one truck operators or smaller fleets, even to include myself, needed to apply for the PPP loan. I didn't see where it warranted itself, because freight was still booming out here when the rest of the economy or the rest of the country was suffering from the COVID-19. You see what this is, eh? From May 2020 to May 2021, it is up 290% plus. So drivers wasn't suffering. Freight wasn't suffering during COVID. We was moving because why? People needed essential items. Grocery stores needed to be restocked, right? Because everybody was running and buying shit paper. Remember that? Buying toilet paper because they thought they couldn't wipe their asses, right? Everything was being bought up. The meats, juices, everything being bought up. So freight was still booming. How your company started to go down? Or did you take that PPP money with wrong intentions? Something to think about. Now, hey, listen, I ain't here to judge you. I'm just here to let you know. All right, spot truck posts. From last week, it is down 9.7%. Now, what spot truck post means is basically trucks that are being posted on the load board. All right, so the first one we talked about loads being posted on the load board. This one's talking about people posting their trucks. So it's down 9.7% from last week, down 9.5% previous month, and then for the year, down 14.8%. All right, so hey, maybe some people are still trying to draw that unemployment for as long as it can go, right? That's the mindset. The broke mindset, that is. Don't think that you doing something that's evolution. It's a broke mindset to be on unemployment and choose not to work and to collect government assistance. Just saying. Van load to truck is down 5.3% from last week. It's still up 27.8% for the month and up 219.6% for the year. That's phenomenal. I don't know if you know that. It's still phenomenal numbers. A 5% drop off from last week. Not bad. Ain't nothing for you to start hitting the panic button for. Van spot rates is up plus 1.1%. Anytime you can be up on some rates is always good, right? Up 3.4% over the month and up 67.1% for the year, but you need that PPP loan though, right? I don't know, man. Like I said the other day, some of y'all ain't businesses. Y'all is businesses. Business. How do you even fucking spell that? For those that don't call it a business but call it a business, tell me in the chat, how do you spell business? We having fun. Flatbed load to truck down 9.8%. All right. Last month or month to month, 1.4%. Hey, the rates 674.4%. Now, these are tenured. I don't know if you guys understand what that means. But what this basically means is like loads that are tenured through DAT, okay? Or through brokers that utilize DAT, that DAT can actually physically see that are being posted on this board. Now, there are brokers that don't post on this board, such as my man Freight Sage, okay? He doesn't post on the board, and he speaks about this, and he rarely does. So the ones that don't go on this board, these numbers actually should be higher. But once again, like I said, what we're utilizing this for is to give you a rough ballpark, right? To give you education, to put you in the space of understanding what the market is somewhat looking like, okay? These numbers, give or take. But for the most part, you'll know if it's good or if it's looking bad, all right? And if these numbers are in the positive, just off of the DAT board, being lows that are not posted, you got to know like the market has to still be good, period. Flatbed spot rates is up 0.7% for the month, 5.6%, and plus 63.3% for the year. All right, now let's get into my specialty, dog. I like reefer. Why you like reefer? What is it about reefer? Well, one, people always got to eat. Two, a reefer, I can carry reefer loads, and I can turn that reefer off and carry dry loads. So what do? I kind of like corner the market outside of flatbed, RGN, and stuff like that. I kind of like corner the market. Now, I understand that some loads you can't put into a dry van, okay, because the way that the reefer has the drains and it has the way the bed is set up on the inside of it, like certain things can't go in there, okay? So those loads you can't take, but there are plenty of dry van loads that you can take in case you want to turn that reefer off. So I like it because it's kind of like the best of both worlds. All right. Reefer load to truck down 16.1%, which means that, the loads is falling off just a little bit, load to truck ratio. But for the month, it is 30.7% month over month. And then for the year, look at this number here, right here where I'm scrolling with the mouse, plus 324.4%. Say word.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Who you talking to, bro? You ain't never lied. 300 plus 324.4% is phenomenal. Hitting better than everybody else. Well, no, not better than flatbed. You see that there. Load the truck. But definitely better than van, right? Where was van at? 219. So reefer spot rates, week over week, not too much of a change, 0.3% for the month, plus 5.8%, and then for the year, plus 53%. Now the other ones, such as flatbed, as you guys can see there, 63.3, and then van at 67. The thing about reefer is like most of the time, reefer rates don't really drop really entirely low, right? It's rare that you find a reefer rate in the market that's under $2. Now, it isn't uncommon to see a dry van rates go below $2. Not happening right now because the market is phenomenal right now. The market is phenomenal. It's made for everybody. Okay. But reefer rates, I haven't seen in years where they've dipped underneath $2 for the most part. All right. Let's take a look at fuel prices. Is up 0.1%, not much, but for the month, it is up 2.8%. And then it is up extremely from 2020 to 21, 34.5%. All right. And this is going off of the national field average. All right. National field average. All right. Here we go right here. Fuel prices, national average would be $3.26 a gallon. Now I know y'all gonna be like, yo, nah, that's not that way out here in Cali. It's not that way in Cali. Hey, listen. Hey, y'all out there in that communist state, and no disrespect to none of my Californians, but y'all know what it is, man. It's a Democratic ran, and you know how that goes. We don't got to get into politics, but yeah, I think if y'all get a Republican out there, you know, shit might change a little bit. But we know that will never happen for the good state of California. No, they've been blue for a long time. Blue for a long time. All right. Let's step down here real quick and take a look at month to month. As you guys can see in March, the van rates were averaging at $265 a mile. April, van was at $259 a mile average. May, $268 a mile. And in June, $2.70 a mile average. For flatbed always been good money. Shout out to the flatbedders, man. 5 years of my trucking career, which I'm working on my, what am I on my 9th year, 10th year, somewhere around there. You know, once you get, it's kind of like, you know, when you turn 21, you know, age don't even matter no more at that point. It's like, yeah, I'm 21, I could buy everything, I could, you know, smoke up everything, and I could drink everything. So, you know, once I get to 21, birthdays just become like another day. Y'all know how that go. But flatbed, March was $277 average a mile, $294 in April, $311 in May, and in June, $313. Flatbed gang out here crushing it, man. For reefer over there, $294 in March, $293 in April, $310 in May, and $312 in June. All right. Now, if you want to get into some deeper specifics of this stuff, you can go into and click, like, for instance, let's see. I know I can click here where it says van load to truck ratio. I think this is actually going to show me the van to load truck ratio. It is, which is, you guys can see a map here. And if you just scroll across it, okay, you can kind of like see the truck ratio. Okay. And then once again, this is information that was from May 31st to June 6th. All right. But if you do sign up for the DAT load board, you get more accurate numbers. Okay. But for those that are on the cheaps, all right, looking for the free ski, this is how you can kind of like look over this and glance. So as you guys can see, the load to truck ratio for dry van out in California is 5.5 to 1. All right. And you can just go over certain areas. So then you can kind of figure, if you're working off the load board, what areas, or if you're not working off the load board, but if you just, you know, whatever, just be a simple trucker, and you just want to look and see, where my dispatcher is sending me, is there loads in that area? You can see like certain areas that are hot and are not. Keep in mind that these on the DAT load board stuff as well, that they also factor in short hauls and like local runs. All right. So that can be a factor, a swing factor too. So that's why you kind of gotta like take this with a grain of salt when you're looking at it, because these are short hop runs that could be local runs. They can run 100 miles, 200 miles, and those loads could be paying to go 200 miles, $1,500. And what happened is, when I show you guys about the different rates, that could skew the number to make you think like in a certain area it has high paying loads, but you're not factoring in that you may be thinking like this is all OTR, and it's not. It has local stuff factored into it as well. All right. But this just gives you like a ballpark. Like right now, I don't know if any of y'all want to be up there in the Minnesota area. Dry van, you can see the load to truck ratio was 1.1 to 2.5 per truck. So it's almost one load for every truck sitting there. Okay. And when you get in areas like this that has a lot of or that has a lot of trucks or equal amount of trucks to the ratio of loads, your negotiation power becomes weakened. Okay. So these areas become somewhat like kryptonite to you, because then your negotiating power can slip, because they're going to look at it like, bro, it's the same amount of trucks in the area that there is loads. So you can't really throw a high bargain price at me and think that I'm going to be moved by it. Okay. But when you go into certain areas, like here you go, 5.5 loads to every one truck. This is where you can negotiate heavy and be like, yeah, well, you know, I know that there's 5 loads for every truck here. I know how important my truck is. Yeah, good luck. But see, brokers know this stuff because they see this stuff too. Okay, brokers, agents, they see this stuff too. So they know, like, if you're in that, if they got freight in that area, that they're gonna have to come up on their rates a little bit more. But don't sell yourself short because they know this information. All right. You got to make sure that you are tootling. That's even a word. I might have just made one up, but equipping yourself with the tool to know where and what you can raise the rates up for, and where and what you can't raise the rates up for. Okay. Where your where you're negotiating, bargaining is at. All right. This right here basically is a graph. If you was to scroll down to see the truck to load ratio year over year. So you got 2021, 2020, and 2019. And as you guys can see, in 2021, it's been just booming, right? I heard Sage talk about how it was going to take the V drop and come back up. But they're doing better than 2020 and 2019, as you guys can see. 3.2, 2.8. Up here, you're talking about 4, almost 5, 6, 7. And we're talking about loads to truck ratio. So 2021 has been phenomenal for moving freight. Just saying. All right. And then if you want to look at a different sector of it, you can also look right here and click on national van rates. Once again, when you look at these national van rates or these rates on any of these, you have to take them with a grain of salt, because some of them have factored in local runs. All right. But I've told people before that if you're going to be negotiating rates, you know, I would use this as a starting point to know, you know, if you're underbidding yourself or if you are shortening yourself. All right. So if you're out here in the West Coast, you know, 278. But then once again, you have to figure out the truck to load ratio of where you're at. Okay. You could be in a 1-to-1 ratio area and you can't sit here and start demanding 278. Okay. They're going to look at you like, who you talking to, bro? You know what I'm saying? Who you talking to? So you got to know where you can hit these numbers at. And that's where the load to truck ratio comes into play at. So then, you know, but these are averages in these regions per that week. Okay. So as you can see numbers. So like I said, some of y'all can start this as your negotiating point, or some of you guys can look at this as the number that you need to hit in order to know what type of money you need to make. All right. I'm gonna get to y'all comments here in a minute. I just wanted to scroll through a couple more things. We're gonna look at a couple more divisions. Flatbed, of course, because my flatbed people in here. So I know they want to hear about it. They want to see about it. Flatbed. Y'all are cooking. Y'all are in. Another round of applause for flatbed, dog. They cooking. Had to give me a vape. They cooking, bro. Everywhere across the country, flatbed 18-to-1 ratio. Don't matter where you go. Well, unless you go over here to Rhode Island. All right. Flatbed, stay out of Rhode Island. That is an epic fail. All right. Let's stay out of Rhode Island. And I think it's somewhere else right here. Tip of this. Come on. I gotta get my mouse there. No. New York is good. It's somewhere. Okay, whatever. But stay out of those areas. They ain't for you. All right. Well, that area, I should say, Rhode Island. It ain't for you. All right. But flatbed cooking. All right. Need I say more? Come on. They cooking. All right. And let's look at their load to truck ratio. 2021. How bad they, god damn, they cooking. 47, 62, 83, 97, 97.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I mean, is we playing bingo? Hey, I thought I was playing bingo there for a second. I was calling out numbers. Shay probably upstairs dabbing her card right now. My wife likes to play bingo. Some of y'all probably was playing bingo too. I thought I was bingo. Okay. Versus 2020 and 2019. Here we go. 20, 21, 5, 12, 24, 28, 31, 40, 37, 29. Do 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 do. Giving y'all lottery numbers over here, man. If y'all didn't catch the do, y'all don't know nothing about that. Then y'all need to go catch up on your catch up on your movies. 2019, we had 24, 22. Looks like this was about probably the same. 12, 20, 14, 11, 13, 10, 8, 13. All right. That's right, Smith. 45, 47. Do, 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 do. Flatbed killing it, bro. And they've been killing it for a while. They have been. They've been doing exceptionally well. Let's take a look at their rates, man. Now, their rates might make you go, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, and it's going to make you go, ugh. All right, here's their rates. Out there in the West, 268. Midwest, 339. Down in the dirty. A little bit of the South. Well, it's like Midwest South. 303 over there in the dirty. Here's the dirty. Florida, North Carolina, Georgia boys, 344. And up there in the Northeast, 295. Boys crushing it, bro. Look, they've been consistently 250. Well, this is contract rates. And this is another thing you can look at. Contract rates, 244, 249. Okay. So contract rates was leading the way with flatbed. And this seems to be in the early months of the year, almost. Yeah, last year. And then as you guys can see, spot rates started to catch around March. Spot caught them in April, and then spot exceeded them for the month of May so far. So I see y'all super chats too down there. I'm gonna get to y'all super chats. Damn, I don't. Okay, let me read it here real quick because I didn't realize they're going away. No, can I go back up and see the other one? I seen another one. TBE Trucking, $4.99 super chat. Round of applause for you, man. I appreciate that. It says I only support smart brothers on YouTube. Appreciate that, man. It's much love there. Sure y'all hit the damn like button. That's another way to show support, man, if you ain't got the bucks. And the only reason that you have to send me a super chat if you want me to acknowledge your comment and read it. Okay. John MBWA says, thanks, Lo, for all this game. Appreciate you, brother. Knowledge is power. My man, appreciate you. Appreciate you for that super chat. Y'all notice how we lost like 70 people when we said that we weren't going to talk about the bullshit. And we giving them money jewels and they want to leave. And then they wonder why they broke and needing the PPP. The ones that left are not successful. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you. Everybody that's down in the chat, people that's watching that's not in the chat, that's still vibing, y'all are success, or y'all want to get to the level of success because you're listening about money, how to create generational wealth for your family. The other 70 that left because we was at 200, remember? They left. And I guarantee you one thing for sure, they're broke. And it doesn't have to be monetary. They're broke in the mind. Because anytime you would want to click off of hearing about money, you're broke. Both ways, probably, monetary and in the mind. And that's a fact. I fuck with y'all down there in the comment section, chat, and that's still watching, man. All right, let's take a look over at the reefer. Let's get ready to conclude this out now. I'm gonna get back to visual of me and answering some of y'all questions and comments. Hey, we skipped over one. Let's look at the capacity, demand and capacity for reefer. Got another super chat just came through. Got to acknowledge that, dog. Came in from where'd it go? Ricky Carmen. $10 super chat says the info is much appreciated. Thank you. Salute. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. National reefer demand and capacity. All right, look what we looking like, reefer. Reefer gang. Certain areas is hot, certain areas is not. If you down there in that dirty right now, I'll tell you right now, if you got that wet box, that wet. All right, she wear it at all the way across that 40 rock, right? And I know this to be true because rates coming out of Georgia right now for a reefer is through the roof. Georgia, I got to play this one for y'all, Georgia.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Georgia rates is crazy. Crazy. I don't want to get into too much specifics here today. One day I will, where I give you guys just numbers from what my trucks is doing on rates. Crazy numbers. All right. We're going to talk about that here once I get off this. Let's finish this up and I'll talk to you guys about another point. But Georgia, South Carolina, their whole dirty South, 12 plus loads to truck, killing it. All right. You start hitting that Utah area, and I know this to be true because I had a truck in Utah and it was boo-boo. Fucking trash. Oh, whoa. Somebody hold the phone. My man Mob E into the T. Hold on. I don't want to come off the screen share, Mob, but I want to post it. I appreciate that, man. Big up. Hey, Mob gets everything.
Son, where'd you find this?
I mean, Mob get all the sound effects, dog. $100 super chizzy. Mob, I appreciate that, dog. Says flatbed gang all day. Flatbedders in here flexing their money. Flexing that rate money, okay? They flexing that money. Appreciate it, though, Mob, for real, man. I appreciate that super chat. Big ups. Black Ops Trucker, $5 super chat. Thank you, too, man. Says, Lo, do you do one-on-ones? I'd like to link up. Currently, I do not. I've had a lot of people hit me in the inbox asking me, will I do consultations? Currently, I don't. Reason why, I have my hands tied up. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on. I'm creating a brokerage, creating a carrier. All of this stuff has to be completed by 2023. Trailers, all of that stuff. So I got my hands tied up right now on a lot of that stuff. Okay. So I don't do consultations right now. All right. Maybe in the future. I did them before, but I found out that it takes a lot of my time. It does. All right. And I'm into other stuff. I like bowling. I like going to watch my daughter run track and field. I like watching sports. Y'all know, if y'all don't know, well, now you know I'm a big sports head. I like sports. So I right now I'm enjoying my time. Okay. But it's a possibility I may bring it back. All right. But let's get back to this. Out there in Vegas, you got 5.5 loads to 12 loads to the truck. Not a bad spot. But in that Cali, though, ooh, Jesus. Cali paying some money. Okay. I've had trucks come out of Cali paying some money. All right. Now, where you don't want to be at with a reefer right now is up there in Washington. Okay. As we can see, the truckload ratio up in Washington is 2.3 to 5.5. That's not a good spot for you to be at reefer right now. Okay. Not a good spot. All right. Even up here in these areas are normally hot up there in Wisconsin, Iowa. Well, definitely Wisconsin because you get a lot of cheese stuff. Minnesota, you know, they're not too hot right now for reefer. Even Illinois is cooled off a little bit. And Illinois can always be a spot that you can rely on, but not so right now. Okay. So, but that South over to that West, to exclude, you know, these ones right here. And my mouse is going around. But they where it's at though. Arizona, even New Mexico getting a piece of the pie, bro. Even New Mexico. So, all right, let's look at the truckload or reefer load to truck ratio. So as you can see, 2021, 15, 20, 15, 12, 9, and 12, almost 13. All right, versus 20, which was 3, 5, 1. Whew, April was a terrible month, wasn't it, for reefer? 2020, 1, almost 2 loads. Sheesh. 3, 5, 7, and as we keep on going with the numbers, you guys can see. But 19 was just as trashy. So 2021 has been remarkable for freight. But y'all going out and grabbing PPP loans. Is that right? Is that right? All right. Let's take a look at, did I pull up some rates? Here we go. All right. So out there in that West, exclude those states that don't really have no loads for you. But out there in that Calio, like I was telling you, Arizona, and I can tell y'all about an Arizona load I took probably a couple weeks ago out of Rio.
Here's what I found.
Ain't nobody look, my phone talking about Siri. Here's what I found. Anybody ask you nothing. Out of that Rio, where is that at? Somebody in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. Okay, I got another super chat. Came from my man Jessville. Big ups, my man. My man gave it 1999. He says my pockets ain't that deep yet. Oh, they gonna get there though. We already discussed that though. I want to say it's in Arizona, right beside the border of Mexico. Rio. For my reefer guys, they know what I'm talking about. Because produce come right into Mexico, right there in the Arizona at Rio something. Somebody get in the chat real quick. I'm looking at the chat right now. Who can guess that spot? It's Rio something. I'm looking in the chat. Come on, y'all. Do 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 do. No, y'all saying Rio Grande. Nah, it's Rio Rico. I want to say, is that right? Rio Rico. There we go. Oakland Raider trucker, my man. Rio Rico is in Arizona, right outside like Phoenix, going going east. Rio Rico. Reefer guys, if y'all got a reefer box, you go to Rio Rico. I'm telling you, you get into the money. Okay? You get into the money. They paying out the ass out of Rio Rico to bring those peppers, that produce. I took a load going from Rio Rico up to Philly. Rio Rico up to Philly, PA. 2,000, what is it, 2,400 miles? Something like that. That some bitch paid 9 Bannekas. That shit paid $9K for me to carry some damn green and yellow peppers to Philadelphia. And I get to Philly, I'm thinking like, oh, it's gonna be tight. Oh, I'm going. Nah, I took that shit right over there to that. I forgot the name of that place, man. It's a big ass building where you can it's a big building where like people can come and shop for different produces. I don't want to say it's like a market because it's a big building and it's a lot of space. But chill. Shit was paying crazy. And then I had one of my teams pull one out of there that went to somewhere. Team load. That shit paid like 10K. 10K to pull some produce out of Rio Rico. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all get down to Rio Rico and you got a reefer box, it's a problem. A good problem to have. Okay, good problem. But anyway, 293 over there in that South Midwest, kind of 320 up there in the Midwest, Northern Midwest. $3 out there in that dirty. I told you that dirty South, man. They got that money for them reefer boxes, boy, especially out of Georgia. Watch your mouth, boy. Watch your mouth with that reefer. And 252 up there in that Northeastern. All right. Let's take a look at the reefer rates versus the contract rates. As you guys can see, contract rates got beat as of last year, August. Spot market rates were beaten contract rates. Then they met up again in January. And then spot market rates took off again. And spot market rates is still beating contract rates As it stands right now, contract rates as of the month of May is at 285, and on the spot market is at 310. Valuable information here, people. Yo, how many likes I got, man? Yo, if y'all didn't hit the like button right now, bro, we gotta stop. Okay, I gotta. Valuable information right here. Literally putting money in your pocket. And all I ask you to do is hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. Share the content out. Literally, people down there in the chat doing this stuff, giving y'all information, telling y'all, yo, where to be at, where to pick loads up at, where to find freight at, giving y'all valuable money-making information at your, I won't even say fingertips, right? Because you're listening, at your earlobes. 150 likes. Is that what I got in here right now? All money in? 150 likes. If you stepped in here late and you ain't hit that like button yet, why? Why not? It don't cost you anything. You don't got to send me a super chat. You don't got to send me a cash app. Hit the like. It gets my content out there. That's the best way that you can serve and help me. And that's real shit. All right. So I think that we've already went over that. We've already went over the fuel, national average fuel rate. So what we can do now is we can bring me back. Bring me back. All right, let's remove that. Bam. I'm back. All right. So at this moment in time, if y'all got questions, I am going to open the StreamYard up. Stop screen there. I'm gonna get the invite. I'm gonna take five calls, if that's what you want to call it. Okay. 5 calls for people that want to call in, ask me a question. All right. Let's keep it to a 5-minute minimum. Okay. Ask your question and I give you the answer and we keep it moving. All right. Because I feel like that's showing your appreciation. Allow them to call in low and ask you some questions. Give me a tote. Tote of that vape. This video is being sponsored by Parks Motor Group Inc. PMG. All right. That's me. That's my company. All right. Get a vape. Oh, that probably was all in the mic. It is what it is. Real quick, while we got the link out there for people that want to call, I'm taking 5 people. And no, this ain't a group session. All right. Salute to everybody who have the multiple people that come in. Low takes them one person at a time. All right, one person at a time. I do got a person that's on the line right now. Let's get him in here. And it seems to be Mob. Mob!
Yo, what's up, man?
What's good with you, baby Bubba?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I want to ask you a question, man, because I know everybody looking at these rates, they're looking at the money and everything like that, and everything is just higher numbers. Right. But when I look at these numbers, I also look at cost of operations, insurance possibility of going up, cost of living going up. So what I'm trying to ask, do you feel that it's just pretty much the same thing, but just bigger numbers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. I mean, that's a fact. Everything is going up. So with these rates that are going up, so is insurance, like you said. So is parts at the dealership. As if any of us know that has had to go and get parts or had to have a truck in the shop, parts is up. You know what I mean? They're on back order. So with them being on back order, they're gonna raise the rates up on that. Basically, inflation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how did we get to this point of inflation like this? Well, because
we know.
You know what I'm saying? We know. We created money that we don't have.
Yeah,
right?
And it's crazy because I follow news about the economy real heavy, and it's funny because the Federal Reserve they was going back and forth with Congress about the fear of inflation, like back in the 70s and the 80s or whatever. And
right.
what the Federal Reserve is doing is just buying more bonds, correct, so they can continue to put more money into the economy.
Right.
Which evidently what it's going to do is it's just going to raise the prices for everything. You're going to go inside McDonald's, order 2 double cheeseburgers and a fried. It's going to be $13 and change.
For sure.
I guess it's going to happen. So only thing I want to say is when people see these bigger numbers, yeah, we may be getting 10,000, 12,000 gross or whatever people are making. But you got to understand that if you're making that money, don't act like you're Rick James all of a sudden.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's best to still live a frugal lifestyle, because right now we're on very unstable times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no telling what's going to happen within the next 5 to 6 years. And it could be a real big possibility if you're the individual that's making the money that we're making now and you save that money. It'll be a time when everything starts balancing out. Everybody's going to start losing shit.
Right.
They're going to start. I can cuss on here, right?
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. People going to start losing shit. People going to start losing their homes, their cars, their trucks, their trailers, their businesses, so on and so forth. So with that being said, for the individual that just getting this money and just upping their lifestyle, living better or whatever,
right,
versus the people that saving their money, is going to be the difference between the person that's going to be filing bankruptcy in 5 years or the person going to be the next millionaire in 5 years.
Right.
A lot of people need to pay attention.
I agree. That's why, you know, we try to preach to put your money in investments, you know, whether you want to look into stocks, you want to look into bonds, you want to look into crypto, your choice. Just put your money into something that's going to make you some money, because with this level of inflation, don't be surprised if you wake up one morning and they say, hey, the paper dollar bill is worth nothing. Wait a minute, I got with 2 million in there. Oh, it's worth nothing.
Yeah, but it's just you gotta try to make smart moves. Either stack your money or invest your money. My opinion would be invest into whatever the hell you want to invest into. Something that you enjoy doing, something that you feel like, hey, you watch this channel right here talking about real estate or whatever, cryptocurrency, whatever. Just put your money into a little bit of everything, because one situation that you put your money into might fall into the ground, but you never know. That other thing you put your money into, it might take off. And then you be looking at everybody else like, hey, I tried to tell you.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's the problem in the trucking industry is we make good money, and these drivers week to week will be claiming that they're broke or they need advances. And it's like, yo, you make good money, man. What are you doing with your money? Oh, well, I'm living above my means. I know. It's not just in trucking, man. Like, I got a friend of mine is a longshoreman, and you know, longshoreman making good money. He probably making $120,000 a year. The man still literally lives check to check at $120,000 a year. It's not what you make; it's what you do with it. That's fact. You know, that's a fact. It's what you do with it. If you can learn the concept of making your money work for you as you sleep, and there's different options to do that, as such as putting it in stocks, putting it in crypto, let the money work for you, then you will be a success when it comes to money. But if you just got it in the bank and you thinking, hey, I'm going to put it in the bank and let it gain interest off my savings account, you're an idiot.
Yeah, 1.5% interest over 10 years. Okay.
Right. Right.
Anyway, man, I'm going to jump out of here, though, bro.
All right, Mob, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for that super chat, too, bro.
Nah, you good, brother.
All right, you take it easy. Next caller. I see you got your mic. Okay, you got it off. Black Ops Trucker. What's going on, man?
Yeah, man, I just want to give you all the respect, man, because, you know, I've been in the game for a little while, too. You know, but I watched you and TV and y'all YTT thing and how you progressed and all that. I ain't with all that goofy stuff. But, you know, this is respect, man, you know?
Yeah, the goofy stuff don't make you no money, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm going to reveal my camera a little bit, you know, because you helped me out a lot. That's why, you know, I even call in. I don't really private, but I don't do this live. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh. We got a visual. Oh, that's a nice house. All brick too?
Yeah, hold up. Let me step back. There go the joint right there.
Okay, I see the money make over there.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's a beautiful house.
That's how you do it.
That's a
See what I'm
beautiful house.
saying? It ain't about the talking. See what I'm saying?
What state is that too?
Virginia.
That's
I'm
Virginia.
from Virginia. You know?
Man, that's a beautiful house. All brick too, right?
Right.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the rap. It's about the action. Y'all been in the game way before me. You know what I'm saying? But the information you was giving as you growing, I'm growing with you.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? So I just give you the respect. That's all.
Hey man, I appreciate the flowers while I can still smell them. That's when it's support.
Right. All right.
All right, Black Ops. I appreciate you stopping through, babe.
All right, homie.
All right, you say. All right, I got another one in here. Where we at? That was number 2. All right, the next one is my man Law, Lemonade Law.
Bro, can you see my chats? Can you see my chats when I comment on the board?
Your chat?
Yeah, I've been asking for your Cash App for like the last 10 minutes, bro.
Oh, well, hold on. I can make that pop up with one of my new graphics. Hold on there, buddy.
Pop that up, bro. I've been trying to send a Cash App.
Hey,
there you go. That's all I called in for, bro. I just want to show some support, bro. That's it. I'm like,
bro,
what is
support, bro?
I'm like, what?
$$ LoSean Parks, bro.
I'm like, what's this nigga's Cash App? Like, I've been sending this shit in the chat for 20 minutes, bro. I don't know, man. I don't think my shit is.
I got in my spill. Yo, how you ain't a mod? I don't comment again, man, so I can make you a mod. I don't see you.
It's all good, bro. I'm just gonna watch the rest of the gyms though, but I just called in so I can get the Cash App so I can show some support. That's all, bro.
Oh, okay.
I've never sent anything to you, and I just want to show support because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, bro, you and TV, bro, y'all been very influential in my whole shit. So you know what I'm saying. Y'all niggas was giving out a lot of jewels and a lot of drip when a lot of niggas was being tight-lipped with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas wanting helping niggas and like trying to help niggas get in the game and showing niggas where the money is. Like it's hard and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it for some niggas. Some niggas just don't want to. They don't want to help niggas because they've been burnt probably a lot. You know what I mean? You know, niggas get burnt out and, with all this truck shit, it's definitely a whole bunch of fuck shit that go on with this shit. You know, niggas talking about each other and all that shit. But I get how niggas get burnt out, but from day one, you know what I'm saying? I know 2 niggas that helped me get, you know what I'm saying, get a bag. So
for sure.
Let me send this Cash out, bro. But yeah, man, keep doing your thing, man. Showing the friend.
I'm gonna get you well, my wife might can do it. If not, I get you. Comment again, Law, so I can make your mind.
Ain't no pressure. I'm finna send this Cash App, so just be looking out for it, bro. Just a few dollars, man. I ain't got mob money. You know what I'm saying? That nigga on here flexing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Hey, that's that flatbed money, dog. Okay, them flatbedders is get to it, dog.
I can't fucks with you. You know what I'm saying?
They get into it, dog.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him. I am not mad at him, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, man, hey, I appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, keep doing your thing, bro. Not caving into the bullshit and keep putting out the motherfucking gems, man. Like, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Law. You know, you do your thing as well with the authority thing. And I know you hold on, bro. We got people in here, bro. You know you got a channel in there. Go ahead and leak your stuff, man.
Podcast of Dot Trying, man. I ain't on nothing, man. Just trying to, fuck around with the media world or whatever, man. But Podcast of Dot Trying, you could just search Jason Lawrence. Actually, it's a big time like BMX bike riding nigga that pops up every time you search my name. So he always get all the clout over me because that nigga is cold as hell at the BMX motocross shit. So, but
I just put it down there. Podcast of Dot Trying. So is that spelled correctly, or should they just look
exactly how it's? You know what I'm saying? Spell it out exactly how it's meant to be spelled per the English dictionary. Podcast or die trying. Okay. Just all one, And you hit search on that joint, and I should pop right up, bro, with my little, I be on the media shit, just, current events type shit. I get into the trucking conversation every now and then when I get truck drivers on there that ask trucking questions, and I don't mind helping niggas, but most of the time my crowd don't ever ask me trucking questions. But it's wide open, you know what I'm saying? I definitely know a gang of shit. So if anybody got any trucking shit y'all want to talk about as far as authorities, insurance, all that type of shit, lanes, the Midwest, I can only speak on what I know. Intermodal, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I used to do the reefer shit too. I ain't no flatbed nigga. I got endorsements. I got all the endorsements and shit. I just don't do tanker doubles or hazmat. I got it. I just don't do it. And I don't know shit about it. I'm not going to speak on something I don't know. But like far as like containers and, you know, tools and certain shit to have, like fucking with trailers and chassis and shit like that. And like, you know, simple shit, tires and shit like that. Like all that basic shit from fucking around in them rail yards and learning how to repair shit and fuck with shit and, you know, get up and down the road and slide in tandems and fifth wheels to adjust weight and, you know, trying to scheme up on the DOT, learning what weight stations open at what time, all that type of shit. Yeah. In the Midwest area, you know, definitely if y'all got questions about shit like that, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Laws up there in the Chicago area. So anybody up in the Chicago area that need help with, you know, the authority type thing, or maybe some connects up there in the Chicago area, yo, he's gonna be your man. He's gonna be the channel you want to check out. And I see a lot of people down there. Great Freight Sage is putting he put your link to your channel. So a lot of support, man.
I appreciate it too. And Great Freight, I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I got your email earlier and I got busy, man. I'm going to Las Vegas tomorrow. So I'm getting busy. I'm in this bitch washing like fucking 3-4 loads of clothes, bro. I'm like way behind on washing clothes. So I've been in this motherfucker cleaning up and fucking with this Roadcaster, bro. I'm not cold with this shit, bro. I have definitely got to keep doing homework on this motherfucker, man. This bitch is
playing with it. You'll learn something new every day on it, bro. It's enjoyable.
I'm fucking with it though. It's crazy, but yeah, man. Just same thing. Podcaster.trying@gmail. If y'all want to reach out to me, that shit go straight to my phone, just like a text message. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to reach out or whatever, chop it up. If y'all on bullshit, it is what it is. I ain't worried about that neither. I got trolls, so I'm used to it. Yeah, I'm used to that. So if you want to troll me, you can troll me. I'm used to it by now. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of trolls now, so I ain't tripping. But
if you ain't trolling, you ain't saying nothing popular, bro. If you ain't got trolls, bro, you ain't popping.
Yeah, you ain't doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
So, you ain't got trolls, you ain't popping, bro.
Yeah. Let me send this cash out, bro. Just keep doing your thing. I don't want to take away from the show, man. Keep talking about that freight. Because a lot of niggas have been beating it in my head. And like I watch a lot of different trucking channels and I understand like how crazy, like I'm a name drop a nigga like Kobe Pegway. Okay. Like I fuck with him. I like him. Okay. He be dropping a lot of Amazon game, which is another stratosphere that I'm in, as far as like Amazon and shit like that, like knowing a little bit on the Amazon knowledge or whatever the case may be. So if y'all got questions about that shit, y'all could definitely reach out. Like I say, podcaster.trying@gmail. But he talks about a lot how right now the Southeast is just booming. Like it's just a lot of shit coming out of that. And I've been seeing it. Like I've been seeing the trends on the load boards and like I say, with Amazon and JB Hunt and all these motherfuckers, like it's a lot of people going to Stone Mountain and all type of like places in Georgia. Like I'm seeing all type of weird Georgia shit popping up left and right, and it's paying at decent rates. My thing though is me being a Midwest nigga. You know, I'm if I go down south, I'm trying to shoot back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to shoot straight back up to, you know, at least Kentucky and Ohio and you know. That area, if it ain't Southern Illinois or Indiana, which is perfect for me. But if I don't shoot back up there, at least fucking Kentucky or, you know what I'm saying, Ohio area or something like that, or even Missouri. Missouri works too, you know what I'm saying, off the 55. I haven't been seeing how the Georgia lane's been coming out of that motherfucker. It seemed like it's been good though.
Crazy.
Huh?
Crazy good.
Yeah, I heard it's been good, man. So don't be surprised if y'all see a nigga at one of y'all truck stops down there, because they've been trying to inch my ass closer and closer to Georgia every fucking week. Like it's crazy. Like how I used to see no Georgia loads, none that's worth betting my eye at. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like I ain't going down there for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Chicago nigga. Like, what the fuck? I'm not going all the way to Georgia for no reason. We got plenty of freight up here. You know what I'm saying? The Midwest is definitely flooded. Everything comes through us. So it's like we definitely never lack on freight. You know what I'm saying? Whether we have to shoot all the way up to Minnesota or Wisconsin and push some fucking cheese or some napkins or all these paper mills and shit we got out here. I mean, it's just a lot of freight in the Midwest. So I really don't have to ever leave this area. But man, Georgia has been really calling my fucking name, bro. Like, it's just like I've been noticing that shit week after week after week. Like, these Georgia loads are popping up, and it don't be like one. Like, when they pop up, it be like 8 of them motherfuckers at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got 8 of these joints. Come get it. Come get this work. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, it's booming out there in Georgia, bro.
Okay, GA. But yeah, man, keep putting out the thing, man. I'm on the Cash App now. I'm finna send you a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate that, Law. Thanks, bro.
Yep.
All right, man. Okay, the next. Oh, damn, look how I look now. Because this is it's not supposed to be like that. I'm supposed to switch it out, but I got another caller. So what I'm gonna do is bring them in. SoCal, my man, 50 Band.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
What's good with you, man?
Not too much, man. You know, we're here on the West Coast, the best coast.
I mean, it definitely is if it wasn't Democratic state, but we're gonna slide that to the left, okay? We're gonna slide that to the left.
Man. Hey, honestly though, man, I think we're gonna get a Republican governor, straight up.
For the first time in like what, 60 years?
Yeah, I think the last Republican was Arnold, wasn't it?
You live out there. You gotta let me know. I just know they stay blued up. I mean,
I think it was Arnold, man. I think it was Arnold. So they're gonna throw this dude out, Newsom. They're gonna throw him out, and I think we're gonna get a Republican up in here.
Well, maybe California is trying to, turn the corner.
I hope so, man. But anyway, salute to what you're doing, homie. You know, I love supporting trucking channels that like to give out trucking knowledge, man. You know, instead of all the BS. So I wanted to come on here, man, and just let you know that's what's up, man.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, because we gotta get back to the basics. Whether it's by getting on here every day like I plan on doing, just to kind of drop some information for whether it be the newbie, whether it be the experienced owner operator, whether it be the experienced lease operator or new lease operator, new owner operator. We just need to make it to where we're not talking about the industry having a driver shortage, but where we're talking about we got so many drivers in here, you know what I mean, where the older generation can now feel easily or feel a lot better about leaving it in a state where freight will continue to move, opposed to leaving it in a state where we might not get our bread in the grocery store the next day because the truck ain't moving.
The crazy thing, man, when you were talking about the PPP thing, I don't know how people can explain that when anybody, just like what you just did, anybody can get on there and see where the money's at. So how do you explain that you need a PPP loan, But that anyway, we don't have to answer and touch on that because we don't want the damn video to go down. But you already know the get down on that situation.
Right.
But, there's a lot of money to be made out here, man. And there's a gazillion ways to make this money, man. That's what's so great about this. You can come from a McDonald's job and then just come over here and just lace your pockets with money, bro.
Right.
And one thing about YouTube, and I've said this ever since I've known all you guys, man, is if you want to learn how to do a brake job on a car, what do? You go to YouTube. YouTube's full of information. You get on YouTube. How do I do a brake job on a Dodge, whatever? Boom, there's a video. You watch it. What happens when you do the search engine for trucking? It's a hell of a mess.
Right.
And I'm guilty in the past of the bullshit, but we all learn. But, the thing is, in the future, in the present, all that, we change that to when people Google trucking, let's show them something, man. Let's show them what we're about, what we represent, how to make money. And we definitely got to teach these new people, man, how to get to it, bro. Because if we don't, all these mega carriers are going to keep taking advantage of them. And as long as you be short on that and they take advantage of them, the industry just goes to shit. You know what I mean? So we got to educate. That way they can go to the mega carriers that are trying to give them like 20 cents a mile and say, oh, no, hell no, man. I watched a so-and-so video and the freight show or whatever, and I see where the money's at. I ain't accepting that. So As long as we educate, they stop accepting bull crap. and the next thing you know, things will get better.
Correct. And that's the thing. We got to keep these rates up where they're at. Do I see them falling anytime soon? I believe like the theory that you have. I don't see it happening because one, we're dealing with inflation. Two, we still have ships out in the water that need to come in to bring more freight in. So do I see the rates dropping anytime soon? Negative, because we are dealing with inflation, which means the price of everything is up. So since the price of everything is up, a loaf of bread is up. To get that steak or that rib is up. You know what I mean? Everything is up. So for the time being, I don't see where these rates are going anywhere. And like you've said before on your channel, there's still ships out there that need to come in that are full of containers and product that needs to be pushed out. So as long as that's happening, I think that we are good at where we're at in this industry as far as rates go.
The whole thing with this rates, if anybody's thinking about getting a truck or getting into the industry as a driver for somebody, it's going to be like this year and all the next year, you know. And where do I get this from? Yeah, we never did the the CV situation. I don't want to say it because damn thing it takes damn videos off, but you already know what I'm talking about, the flu stuff. We've never witnessed that before, but there's others like that we had to deal with, bro. And the whole thing is everything will throw a sign when it starts dropping. And right now, shelves are empty. I don't care where. I was at the Ford dealership yesterday, and the service department was telling some guy on the phone, his car's under warranty, right? Everybody likes those warranties, right? Car's under warranty, but whatever part he needed for the car, he's already been sitting for 2 months. The dude on the phone had the same problem, and she said, "Don't even bring the car in right now because dude's been sitting in his car for 2 months, and we're not even sure when the part's going to come in." So as long as all that's happening, that means everybody hasn't came to work yet, and that means the rate's going to stay strong.
Fact.
I'm gonna bounce off, man. I ain't trying to take too much of your time, man. I'm just, stay positive, do what you do. Always get that money, man, all day.
My man. Appreciate it, SoCal.
Anytime, homie.
All right, let me get my screen back. Okay, I gotta take that off. That's for when I have guests, so then y'all can see that. I actually have one for when I'm up here solo. I could throw that up there too if I wanted to, but I don't like that because it kind of like takes away my picture. Even though I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the chat. Y'all like that? The little border, got my Cash App up there in case anybody wanted to do it. My website, www.driveforpmg.com, which if you go to my website right now, it's under construction. And it'll tell you that it got the guys working construction because we're changing our website around. Got my Facebook up there, LoSean Parks. If you follow me on Facebook, I appreciate that. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at LoSean Parks on the gram. And then, of course, my YouTube channel, Trucking with LoSean Parks. That's that. I don't know. It's have to grow on me a little bit. I don't know if I like the look. I don't know. It takes away. Play. I don't know. We're gonna finish it with this one. I'll play with it some more. Maybe that'll be for another video. I'll just leave it up or something. I don't know. Before I get ready to conclude this, I do want to let you guys know another cliff note here before I leave. And that is, I can't stress enough to y'all that if you don't have the endorsement on your CDL, I would highly suggest that you get it. Okay. I know. Some of y'all are not going to want to get it because y'all feel like, oh, I don't want to carry a rocket. I don't want to carry an explosive. I don't want to carry the bomb. But everybody should have the hazmat endorsement or go out and get the hazmat endorsement on your license, on your CDL. All right. With that hazmat endorsement, make sure that you grab the tanker. Okay. I cannot stress to you enough these loads, what loads are paying that are hazmat. Okay. Cannot stress it enough. There are plenty of hazmat loads out here, and there are plenty of CDL drivers out here that don't have hazmats. So when you don't have that hazmat endorsement, in your, I've always said this. All right, get the endorsements doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use them, but what you do become when you add these endorsements to your CDL, you become more of an asset to a company. Okay, and at the end of the day, you want to be an asset to a company and not a liability. All right. So I would suggest that everybody goes out, gets hazmat and tanker, even if you're not going to use it. It is an achievement, if you will. If you want to look at it as such, it is an achievement to your CDL. Because listen, everybody can go out here and get a regular plain Jane CDL. But the ones that's getting to a lot of good money and not working hard or driving hard to get to that money, they make sure that they have that CDL laced with endorsements just in case they run across that right job opportunity that is paying you out the wazoo, such as Parks Motor Group Inc. All right, such as myself, that's paying you out the wazoo to have these endorsements and be capable of being able to pull this type of freight or commodity. All right. I am in need of one driver at this moment in time. All right. Here's the particulars to it. You do have to obtain your hazmat. You don't have to have it right now, but you do have to have your hazmat. I will give you 90 days to get your hazmat after you've been employed with me. After 90 days, if you do not have your hazmat, we will be having to terminate you. And the reason why is because hazmat is where it's at for me. Okay. You know how people say, it's the teeth for me, it's the braids for me, it's the hazmat for me. Okay. I need you to have a hazmat or be capable or willing to obtain that hazmat within 90 days of employment here. All right. It's no coincidence that other carriers, larger carriers, require you to have that, such as Landstar, requires you to have a hazmat before you can even come on to them. The reason why? They pull hazmat loads. At Parks Motor Group Inc., we pull hazmat loads. So when you don't have that endorsement there and I have to pass up on a load that is paying exceptionally well to take a generalized commodity because you don't have that endorsement on your license, not only are you costing us money or lose money or lose potential money, I should say, but you're also doing yourself a disservice because by you not having that hazmat, you're not making the best amount of money that you could. All right. For a solo driver that has hazmat, I pay $2,000 a week salary. All right. If you're a team, you're a hazmat team, I pay $2,500 per driver per week team that is hazmat. All right. That's phenomenal numbers. If you don't have that hazmat, you are $1,700 and $2,200 per team driver for that week. But before, I used to take on drivers and just say, hey, listen, you could just be a driver that doesn't have that. But now with the way that I'm going to be, that I'm structuring or becoming more and more structured with it, you got to have the hazmat. Once again, I give you 90 days to get it. If you don't have it by the 91st day, we are going to end the employment opportunity. Okay. So if you're serious about this opportunity, okay, hit us up right there. We're now hiring teams and solos. You can send us an email, info@drive4pmg.com. Once again, one of my moderators get in chat, type that in, info@drive4pmg.com. All right. We only have one truck available, one opportunity available, and it is a first come, first serve. Okay. Do an interview with you, see if you're a fit for us, see if we're a fit for you. You will be talking with myself and my wife during the interview process. So be ready. I will be asking some questions, and there are particular answers that I'm looking for. And if those answers aren't met to my standard, then you will receive an email. Either way we go. If you don't qualify or if you do qualify, you'll definitely get an email to know. All right. But we got that one position, one truck that's coming open, and we are looking to fill that. Once again, if anybody's interested, don't hesitate to get at us. And an easy way too for you to pass any endorsement is an app on your phone that you can download called CDL Prep. CDL Prep, not endorsed by them. Loan got no endorsements. I'm sponsored by Parks Motor Group Inc. I sponsor myself. I sponsor my own show for right now, till somebody comes across with the right numbers. And no, I don't do interviews, okay, with people outside of who I bring on my show, unless they got that duffel bag ready. You ain't got the duffel bag ready, I ain't really doing interviews with you. You know what I mean? So, but the easiest way to obtain any endorsement that you need to add to your CDL is to download CDL Prep. CDL prep. All right. Study that practice test. All you got to do is the practice test. Do about 5 practice tests a day. Do it for 2 days. After the second day, I promise you, you'll be ready to go to DMV and take the test and pass it. All right. As soon as you make 100% on that endorsement test 3 times in a row, it's time for you to schedule to go to DMV and get your endorsement. And it'll be the best option or the best choice you ever made. All right. You can come back and thank me later. But it'll be the best choice that you ever made because now you have turned yourself into an asset instead of a liability to carriers, companies, fleets, things of that nature. All right. Once again, all I do on my channel is try to give y'all the path to making money. All right. Give you the path to generational wealth. Try to set you and your family up so that y'all could prosper and, take care of your grandkids, your great grandkids, the babies, all that stuff. Right. That's what we try to, that's what I do here at Trucking with LoSean Parks podcast show. All right. Now, we've been on here for an hour, 37 minutes. I hope that y'all did enjoy this show. All right. I gave the opportunity for people to call in. The link was in there. We had 4 guests. I appreciate each and every one of those guests. Mob came through. Big ups. Who else came through? Let me think off the top of my head. My head is bad. Law came through. Yeah. Who else we had come through? My man Black Ops showed the brick house out there in Virginia. Super nice. Big ups to him. Big ups to him. And then SoCal came through, blessed us with some information, and wanted to just salute to the channel. Appreciate him. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Other than that, the show was dope today. I appreciate it. I know the basketball game about to come on if it ain't already on, and y'all know I'm a sports head, so I'm about to go watch the game. All right. Until tomorrow, we will have another show pop off. What time? I don't know. Whenever I got the free time. And by the way, the Parks Motor Group Inc. shirts are in. Okay. For my drivers. All right. They in. Okay. The shirts is in. Y'all see what the back say. Do y'all see the logo though? Okay. The driver leads the way all the way. Yeah. I thought it was dope. All right. So I got these shirts for my drivers. I got to send it off to them. We got them in black, red, blue, pink. What is that? Fluorescent green, which is like the construction site thing and all that. So we try to, I try to show my appreciation for my drivers for sure. Because that's what we do. Okay. I'm a driver myself. 9 years out here on the road. I ain't even gonna say that I'm out of a truck because I just never know the situation. I may have to go hop back in one of my trucks and do what I got to do to keep my operation going. So I never will say that I'll never get in the truck again because hell, I might be in the truck next week having to get it to an area for a driver to get in. So I don't never say that I won't never be in the truck again because on the road to riches and diamond rings, real people do real things. All right. And if you're a real business owner, not a business, but a real business owner, you just never know when you got to hop out there and get in the field. And that's a fact. Super chat just came through from Black Esco. I want to say that is Eskimo. Super chat. He ain't leave no message about getting his round of applause. Appreciate that, Super Chizzy. If you're new around here, once again, please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, hit that bell so you get notifications. And on your way out the door, please do hit the like button. I am LoSean Parks, and this is Trucking with LoSean Parks podcast show. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And until tomorrow, I see you tomorrow. Y'all stay safe out on that road. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, like be unsafe. And as always, winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. And we winning all day right here. Trucking with LoSean Parks. Y'all stay up.
Hello, motherfucker.
Thank you for listening to the Trucking with LoShawn Parks podcast show. Be sure to like, share, and hit that subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on IG at LoShawn Parks and Facebook LoShawn Parks. Until next episode, keep it trucking.